Hi, Uncle Bass City. My name is Berlin Bass, and this is what's going on for you. I want to personally join you. Thank you. Personally, thank you for joining me. This is an exciting time for you. You'll be one of the ones that I'll be picking up. Well, after you, the people after you, I'll be picking up tomorrow. I got a lot of stuff to do because now the camera is working. Okay, so this is for you, and it's very nice to meet you. It's very nice to meet you. That you're a good person, and you ask me a certain question, which I don't do those type of readings. But what I will do is help you where you need it. Okay, I'm gonna help you where you need it. Okay. From the top of the reading, the card is talking about that you are consistently watching a relationship or a marriage. You have your eyes on this relationship. I do feel like there's going to be some messages about this situation. There's some peace coming into your life. You are thinking about maybe reaching out to someone or speaking to someone. There is uh, there is something that you are jealous about. You're watching something, you're looking for something, and I do feel that whatever you're looking for, you won't find. You're going to put that behind you very quick. You're going to go into worrying about something that ended because of some misfortune, some irresponsibilities, and maybe even some money. So there's two situations that you're dealing with. Maybe someone ended something and you're like, I don't know. Or maybe you saw this coming eventually anyway. But I do feel that sometimes you got your eye on a marriage or on a relationship. Mm-hmm. Yep. Just sitting back watching, waiting to see if you could see something, worried about something that ended. Just these irresponsibilities, money, and travel comes into play with the situation. I see money here for a property matter that you're going to be celebrating. You and someone else was very good for you. I do see where you're going to make a decision about this very two-sided person that has an anger problem. Hmm. They have an anger problem. I do see where there's going to be that this person with this anger problem is having authority figure issues at this time too. I do feel like you want to speak with them. You're going to want to speak to them around the third week in April, but I don't think that you're going to do it. You just may let the situation go, or you have let the situation go. Love is in your hands. Love is in your hands, but despair is in your lap. So you're trying to decide which direction to go in with the situation, but yet you're dealing with some past issues, which is causing you to be defensive and defeated. You know, with you, one loss is two losses, but something has changed. It looks as though you thought about something too late. Whatever responsibilities that are going on, it's like you have walked away from them, or you walked away from it. I think that you know the cause of a situation. I think that you know the cause of a situation. I think you do. You know the cause of a situation. I think that you're going to try to surprise whoever this person is. You're going to try to come up with something to surprise this person. I think that the time when you try to surprise them or pop up and call them or pop up and give them something or pop up and say something about something, that they're going to be really focused on their career at that time. So they won't see you coming. But it is a clear indication here of knowing that you left someone out in the cold some kind of way. I think you realize that. I think that you thought that you had every so much time in the world to make decisions. Yeah, you have lost with the individual. But you know, you wasn't even shooting the bow and arrow straight. It was crooked. You wasn't sure anyway. You was very defensive about it because you wasn't ready. It's like you know what you have, but you don't know what to do with it. Oftentimes, I like to say that people put things to the past that they can't handle, but I think that there are several things that you have been able to put to the past. I think you settled in your mind about a little situation. You're not going to be fine with something once it starts sinking into your mind. Once whatever this is that's happening or has happened by the end of March, it's going to sink in your mind. It's going to get to you. Your desire for a better communication, it just won't happen. You just not willing to turn around. Now, I do see where there's going to be someone celebrating a property here. There's money and property matters on the table. It's coming really, really fast, too. I don't know why. Maybe you and whoever you're dating, you're going to be, I just feel like you're alone. Money's here on the table. Responsibilities are here. Just trying to decide what you're going to do about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, the first 11 days of April, you are going to be ready. But you are watching a relationship. It looks like there is a marriage here that you have your eyes on. Okay. So, coming up in this next time frame, whatever that you're trying to give out, whatever you're trying to have somebody receive, it's just you're still trying to find out some information. For some reason, you're trying to find some information. I'm looking with jealousy. That's what causes the fights. That's what causes you just don't want to deal with the things that you have done. It's like whoever this is that you were asking me about, they were dealing with people. They were bringing people into their home. These controlling ways, these arguments, this is a result of this individual. But I do feel like this individual will try to surprise with something. They'll be thinking about you. They'll be thinking about you. They're going to be thinking about you and how you got away. They know it ended because of their mishaps and their games and their childishness. Money can't solve everything. Money can't solve everything. Often this individual within the month of April will be worried about a relationship, keeping their eyes on this relationship. I don't know if this person is married or not that you're dealing with. I'm seeing messages of peace. I'm seeing someone think about the things that has happened in the past. This is this individual that you're asking me about. Do you know that this individual will expect to hear from you? This individual is having some type of income situation. Able to walk away from losses. You know, things can change. Things could change. But I don't think that it's going to change in the way that you're wanting to do. This person will eventually float into another direction. Just a lover. Just a lover. But very soft-hearted and kind and hurt on the inside. The ultimate flow, the ultimate cause of the situation. The reason why you and this individual can't click the way you would like for it to click is because they're not over a past living situation. There was a point where there was happiness. All of these things took place at the same time. All of these things ended at the same time. But see, that didn't stop the individual from doing whatever. Still hurt about someone that got with someone that was more of a man than they were. Breaking up a happy home. This individual was still happy in the situation when the drama was going on. I think that's where this is coming from. You will never get your desire in this situation. Do I think they have other individuals? Yes, I do. Do I think that they're suffering in their life from a situation? We grow up. Because if they really wanted to be with you, there's nothing that could stop them. Just keep that in mind. So people do what they want to do. They choose who they want to choose. You just have to be you. It's somebody for everybody out there. Are there lies in this card? There's plenty of them. Do I see the individual approaching you? Ideas. ideas. You're on your mind. You're on your mind. It's just not the same for some reason. Okay? That's it. Here's your final month, and I hope it works out for you. Okay? Yeah. This individual is just like, man, look, I've made a decision. They just got to go. They know you have an anger problem. They know you're upset. This person is focused on work a lot too. This person is moving fast because they are worried. Almost like you're going to get away. This person is very jealous. If they was to see you with somebody else, they wouldn't like it. Yet and still, they still have hurt in their heart. They just won't make a full decision about the direction they would like to go in. They still have this individual on their mind. This individual with whoever they moved on from in their life and them being happy without him being in it. What kind of bullshit is that? This individual has his eye on a relationship. This person is watching a marriage. I do feel like some kind of way this person will be sending messages. You have to keep this individual is just like in the past so much. They're on what was good for them in the past. How they're along and how they're getting stuck with things. Just a big ass complainer, excuse maker, desiring to want more in their life and complain about what they have. This person lies. They walk away from their responsibilities and will argue you down about how they are right. Very irresponsible. I see this person being turned down. I see this person trying to offer something to someone and being turned down by a woman that they treated bad. It's like this person, it's like you are trying to separate yourself from this individual in the next 2 months. You have some offers coming towards you that are very good. You're gonna be dealing with this person very strongly for 12 weeks. Don't be shocked if they pop up. Don't be shocked if weird things happen. Don't be shocked if all these kind of weird things happen subliminally through phones, through whatever, through messages. Don't be shocked if you have weird dreams, because it will be intense. Whatever this person, you will be heavy on their mind, and intense things will begin to happen. Okay? Unless it was somebody that's very burnt up and smart, but is very much so protected by whoever they believe in. They believe in their strengths, and they believe in who they believe in. And you have to. I don't know. I don't have any advice. But you asked me, were there lies, and there has been lies, and there will continue to be lies. I don't know what to tell you. I think what you ought to do is, I can't give you the advice, but I can tell you is, if you can walk away, do it. The thing about it is, when you walk away, they won't be able to adjust to seeing you with someone else. They will be jealous. They're going to make their attempts within the next 2 months to try to regain you back. Through gift giving, through spiritual dreams, through messages, through phone calls, through subliminal actions. Because you see, there's nothing that's going to be upfront about this individual. That's where the games come in. You have to be patient. You have to wait on what God has for you. Just don't move too fast in this situation. Walk away for 2 months. Walk away for 2 months. Don't give in. Walk away for 2 months. Regain yourself back. Breathe a little. Get out. Do what works for you. Feel what you need to feel in the situation. Walk away for 2 months. And these things will become clear to you, which they already are. It's like you need some type of confirmation other than what I'm giving you. Like, it's real though, because you know what? Sometimes things can be in your face. But if you see somebody, what you've always seen them as, that will be hard to deal with. Especially if you're not good with change. I just want to tell you that things that you do not know that are happening to you from another party. They will have to see that again in their life. If you are knowing they're doing this and you're not making the changes, you're paying for it. And at some point, you'll move on. It hurts to be hurt. It hurts to have a broken heart. It hurts to be hurt by somebody. But what can we do about it? You just got to hurt and do what you need to do and try your best to move on with your life. And it takes about 3 to 6 months and learn your lessons. Know what you want. Everybody get cut off guard in a positive way. It's the ending that makes you who you are. I can't tell you how to live your life. I can't tell you if you should stay with him. But I know that it's about to be real thick for the next 12 weeks. Because the individual will definitely feel the wrath